God damn it, I did it from the PlayStation menu. Is it fixed? Also, I like how the PlayStation told me that you threw comments at me before you were even watching my stream. Oh my god, this fucking thing sucks. Like, I changed the name on the PS4, I just now changed it on my Twitch console in my browser. Update information. Checkmark. Do it. Alright, so because I'm lazy, I put everything off to the last minute. Today is the last day to do Kulve Taroth, and hopefully get some weapons I don't have yet. I'd like to get some dual blades, because the Kulve blades are supposed to be really good, and I don't have the right ones. Got chill hunting, anyone is welcome. Generally, I don't like going into ones that are 15, 16 because you have a good chance of not actually making it in, but the other ones don't seem to have a whole lot of people in them. There we go. Good. God, that is fantastic that happens. Yeah, so if you fail to connect to a session in this game while you're streaming, it stops the stream temporarily while you get the error message, and then it comes back. Like, that also happens if you fail to connect to a hunt you're trying to join. It's really dumb. I mean, maybe that's just a limitation of how the PS4 streams, or it's just a bad interaction with how Monster Hunter handles the online connectivity, whatever, but it's really dumb. So does it still say that I'm streaming Bloodborne? Jesus Christ. Okay, what's the command for the title then? Is it just /title? Oh. Good. Excellent. Fucking thing sucks. Yeah, I really need to just look into adding all the fun stuff to my Twitch. I just haven't bothered doing it yet. I mean, not that like there's a lot going on or even that I have many people watching, but you know, I should have stuff that's like pretty standard. It's just like I don't stream often and I don't think about it when I'm not streaming, so see if we have one of these up and running. Alright, so the way this quest works is a little different than usual. Every group running the quest contributes progress to every other group. And the first phase of it is pretty much just running around and collecting tracks of the monster so that everybody benefits. The more tracks you gain, the higher your research level goes up, and it becomes easier to keep the monster in the fight and to break parts off of it. And what some people do is they send 1 or 2 groups out, and it's usually just one if you're trying to be super try-hard about it. You just send one group out at level 1 to collect tracks and do all the grunt work, and then when they come back, then the rest of the people just make all the groups. Dark Walrus. That guy sounds rad. I want to go hang out with him. Shouldn't really need to buff up for phase 1. So I'm not going to. However, what I am going to do is I'm trying to get used to dual blades. Against Kulve Taroth.
There it is, at last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
So like I said, right here we're not too concerned about actually fighting the monster. We just want to follow it around for a while and build up our tracking level.
See you around, buddy.
That is our target. It is gigantic.
You can do this.
And I'm just looking for tracks, but there don't seem to be any right here.
I'm ready.
So another thing about this quest is that there are conditions you can fulfill while fighting the monster, such as breaking specific parts of it. And the more parts and conditions you fulfill, the better your reward will be at the end. You like level up your reward progress. So, like I said, my goal here isn't really to fight the monster, but breaking parts is still a good thing to do. And he's moving locations because he's a dick. Mining outcrop, what? Okay, I can't recall ever seeing that before. So the monster will leave like foot tracks like the other monsters do, but also sometimes he'll drop parts of his shell. It's not, they won't like fall off of his model. But you can just find these chunks of gold like this. They glow blue. And this also counts as a track. And that thing on the right that popped up, that the Kulve Taroth falling boulders, that's a condition that you can do for research to increase your reward level. Yeah, I'm wearing the most of the Devil May Cry outfit, but I've also got shades on instead of Dante's hair, because Dante's hair is kind of goofy, honestly. Fuck. Take that, cat. Also, these are bad cats. They are not our friends. Don't want the slinger bomb. I want that. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. So yeah, I'm trying to learn how to use the dual blades. I'm not super used to them yet. In normal mode, they kind of have a little bit more mobility. Like you can still, it's not a lot, but you can still move forward a bit while you're attacking. If you go into demon mode, which is where most of your damage comes from, you're pretty much stationary the entire time you're in it, unless you use the circle attack, which is the spinning thing. I'm just not used to it yet. So most of the time I'm in normal mode because I want to make sure that I can keep up with the monster while it's moving. Basically what I'm saying is I'm inefficient as fuck. And I think we broke one part of its tail. We may have broken two, but I'm not sure. But we at least got one chunk of the tail off. And I guess my teammates don't know. Oh, he broke a wall over here. That's weird. I forgot he could do that. We were just chunking this guy. Okay, so we're moving into phase 2, which usually happens on the first part of the hunt. It's not a big deal. We don't really need to do this fight. Like I said, the first part you generally just want to be getting more tracking progress than anything. But you'll commonly go into phase 2 here, and you actually get to fight the monster. Did I get this roll right? Nope. It is possible to roll through that. I'm bad. When it does this burrow thing, it restores its mantle. It doesn't restore the progress you've gotten, so if you broke any parts, those parts remain as having been broken. But it just puts those parts back on if they were missing. I do not believe it restores any health to parts that have already been damaged, though, which is nice. Oh shit. The other thing about Demon mode, the powered up mode, is aside from being stationary, it continually drains your stamina. So even if you were able to stay on the monster the entire time, like you just can't stay in that mode forever. And this fire breath thing is basically a one-hit kill. You don't want to get hit by that. In fact, I'm going to put my mantle on. And then this move looks really weird. Like, I did not get hit by that at all. There's like a safe spot underneath her chest where you can just hang out and it'll completely miss you. I'll put this down for my friends. That one did hit me though. And if you do enough damage to like her chest, her mantle glows and it becomes possible to deal a lot more damage. Like the mantle counts as a weak point basically. But up until it starts glowing, you're doing reduced damage. So the pursuit points is what keeps her in the fight longer and also allows us to do more damage to her mantle. And the reward level is all of the things that we've fulfilled, the conditions we fulfilled to get better rewards. And I think that goes up to level 17 if you do everything right. Yes. That is my dude's name. And his cat's name is Sydney.
Oh, hello.
So let's look at the Kulve stuff in the top right. That's our pursuit level. Our time remaining is still short. We need to get the pursuit level up more to increase the amount of time she'll stick around. Part breakability is low. I think the maximum pursuit level is level 6. So that it looks kind of low for the level we're at. Like, I would think we'd at least be at medium for both of those, but whatever. And then these are all the conditions that we can fulfill for more points for our reward level. We've reached the second area. Giant horns chipped and horn gold plating broken are in yellow and they have like a little symbol. That means another group has done those things, so we're getting partial credit for it. But if we also do those things, we can get full credit for it. We still need to break the left hind leg. Break a lot of shit, really. So yeah, these extra ones with are kind of platinum looking. Those are special conditions that weren't there for the initial. This is like the upgraded Kulve Taroth. She's tempered, I guess. And these conditions were added when the new Kulve came in. And they give you like a guaranteed chance to get a rank 7 or rank 8 weapon, I believe, which is what we're going for. I'm going back to hang out with Walrus. It was a cool dude. And now, since we are going to be fighting, I'm going to do my highly inefficient, but it's how I do things, mushroom power up. I'm going to go for attack up. So this is inefficient because there are items that do the same things basically that the mushrooms do, but you need a special skill to actually eat mushrooms and get those effects. but I find growing mushrooms in the garden less annoying than farming and crafting materials for the real items. So this is what I do, because I'm a lazy asshole. The Mushroom Mancer skill is not efficient to put on an actual armor set that I would use in battle, so I go into the hunt with this build, eat my mushrooms, and then go and change clothes. So it's dumb and slow, but it's what I do.
Now get out there.
And if there's anybody nearby, they also get the benefits of this.
You ready?
See you around, buddy.
Gonna get a Farcaster, which will let me come back to camp if I need to.
You can do this.
If we make it to the final phase, I'm probably going to switch up to the hammer, because I'm much more comfortable using it on the final phase than I am with the knives. Still want to pick these up because increasing the pursuit level is always helpful. And I think we just leveled it up since the Admiral talked to us there. Oh, another one. Hoping I'd find a track there. I guess it was just taking me to where the monster is. Unfortunate. That was bad. I think we haven't broken this part off, which is why I'm targeting it. No, we have broken it off before because we didn't get a notification for it. Also, taking out the cats can be a good idea because they can drop knives. And there's a bunch of flowers around that you can make sleeping knives with, which is good for the final phase. We're getting a lot of not knives though, which is unfortunate. I will try to get more knives. So I was trying to say earlier that there's a part on her chest in between the two hanging parts of her mantle kind of look like little stalactites. If you can hit that enough, or just deal in general weak point damage to her, it's easiest to do on those, or like her feet. Eventually, after you do enough damage, her mantle will start glowing. You might be able to get it to glow from doing enough damage to her mantle directly, but since it takes reduced damage, doesn't seem very efficient. So you want to break her parts, but you also want to hit like the parts that aren't breakable just to do enough damage to get the mantle weak.
Proceed with caution.
Got 2 knives. Got 3 knives. 4 knives can put her to sleep, so I need to kill 1 more cat and get a knife. Really glad that doesn't go through walls. So yeah, just gotta hang out in that spot and she'll roll right over you, do no damage. Keep rolling. And sometimes her tail can just get you from behind, because why not? Go. Didn't know which way she was rolling there, so I guessed. I guessed right. Please ignore the dogs. They're dumb beasts. Oh. I got more knives. Oh, I'm responding to shit you've already said. I'm dumb. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Shit. The retreat has been stopped, and that means she's going to phase 3.
Don't let up. We're bound to pick up the trail somewhere.
No, I want the footprints. No, I don't want the material. I want the footprints. Sometimes the game really wants you to pick up stuff for your slinger, and it's annoying as hell. Also, I don't think the bombs take the cats out in one hit. The crystal shot does, though, for whatever reason. Did we get knives? Hey, we got knives. chill shroom. But it's hot down here, so we need to drink. Alright. And we knocked her down. That's good. Be nice if I could... Alright, I guess I'm stuck here. Now Kulve Taroth has been released. She has no more armor. And she is going into phase 4. So here's about where I'm going back to camp, and oh, no, I can't do that. I'm just changing my armor, not changing my items. If you change your item loadout in camp, any items that you've picked up in the field will just be thrown away. Like those sleep knives I picked up. But I'm only going to be changing my armor, so that's not going to be an issue. I don't even need to use the Farcaster. I'm gonna do this one with hammer just because, like I said, I'm used to using the hammer for this phase. But next time I run Kulve, I'm gonna try it with the ice dual blades. See how that goes. I just don't want to like fuck up and cart. Knives are ready.
Oh my. Oh dear.
Okay, she's pissed, so that's good.
Now get out there and show us how it's done.
Well, I missed one of those knives, and I could have sworn it only takes 4 to put her down. But she's not asleep, so something bad happened. And someone ate shit. But it's okay. We can do this again. Oh man, 420 pursuit points. Hey, we're at pursuit level 6. That's good. We don't need to bother with tracking at all anymore. Like, you can still do it, but it's just not really going to do anything for you. The thing now is that we basically need to get a kill on her before anyone else finishes the siege. Because I'm pretty sure as soon as you come back to this staging area, and someone else has finished the quest, then that session of the quest is done. So once one group finishes it, it's done for everybody else who isn't currently out in the field doing it. Or something like that. I'm not sure the specifics exactly of how it works, but that's generally how it works. If you're still actively fighting Kulve when someone else has finished it, then you get the opportunity to finish your quest, and then by the time you get back to town, your contribution will be counted. Also, did my stream title like actually update yet? Jesus Christ.
There it is, at last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there. Ready?
See you around, buddy.
No, he gave me a thumbs up. He appreciated my help.
You can do this.
Van's stream. Nope. Oh god damn it! I think I fucked that up. Dual blades, ladies and gentlemen, fucking things up for everybody. I hope he got 2 barrels down. Oh man, we are taking it to her. I'd hit her head, but I can't get to it, so I'm just gonna do this. Seeing that part came off really good too, even though the mantle wasn't glowing. And that's why research level helps. And unlike other monsters you fight, like if you, say, spent a lot of time hunting the same monster, like you're farming for mats or whatever, or you just really like fighting that monster, your scout flies will eventually get to the point where every time you start that hunt, the monster will just automatically appear on your map. But with this monster, every time you start at level 1, she's going to be gone from your map, so it's going to take subsequent hunts to get your scout flies to recognize where she is. I should have done my triangle combo first. I messed up my rotation. Also, I found that as far as the cat drops go, I think they're more likely to drop knives if they're not covered in gold. So if you do damage to Kulve and she drops those the gold chunks, the cats will actually burrow into them and armor themselves with gold and reduce the chance of dropping knives. So you want to find unarmored ones like these guys. Give me your knives, cats. And that guy still had a nugget. Huh. No, I want the crystal burst. Thank you. Two at once. Got him. Got all the sleep knives. And before I go in, I'm going to sharpen. I have a skill on my armor that makes it so for a minute after I sharpen, my weapon will not lose any sharpness. Like my weapon meter is glowing green right now. So that means the sharpness can't be reduced. Very helpful because dual blades go through sharpness like crazy. Shit, don't do it again. What is wrong with you? I don't know what she's doing. I think she's doing a tail. Yeah, that's the tail. Oh, it still hit me. Should have had my mantle on anyway. Oh wow. I don't want slinger bombs, damn it. Is she going right to stage 4? No, she's still on stage 3. It's weird. I don't think I've ever seen her go that way to get to stage 3. Never mind, I'm dumb and I thought she was on the other side of the arena. God damn it. She went the right way. Oh, that didn't knock her down. That's supposed to knock her down. Oh, that's no good. Oh, you dick. Now she should be out of here. Yep. Okay. Now, why do I keep pushing that? It's not the button I want. So somebody just finished the hunt. When you break her horns completely, you don't actually kill her, but you do end the hunt. I would restock my my max potion, but I would lose the sleep knives if I did that. So, or I guess I could restock it manually. I'm dumb. If I just used my item preset, then it would have gotten rid of the sleep knives. Let's load up sleep knives.
Watch yourself!
I thought that was going to be a material. Whoops. Oh hey, she's already asleep. I think they're already going to do it.
Good work, Vipers.
They need to go. They need to go now.
Show us how it's done.
He missed. Holy shit.
Watch yourself!
Oh dear.
Being melee for this kind of sucks because the only damage at this point that counts towards beating her is that you have to hit her in the head. But what melee weapons can do in the meantime is they can hit her legs, which will knock her down. But it still kind of sucks that all the damage that you're doing at that point just doesn't really matter.
Watch yourself!
And we did it. These horns remind me a lot of the rainbow shell from Chrono Trigger. Probably not specifically an intentional thing, but I don't know, I think it's kind of neat. Is there more? There are more shinies. And one thing I like to do when we're all done is see if I can give people hammer rides. Got him. Got him. We got the maximum reward level, which is cool. I collected the shinies.
Good evening.
So we only got 4 of the platinum boxes. I think you can get up to 8. So we missed fulfilling some objective, and I think 2 of them are kind of just like chance. Also, I forgot to look at our like the conditions, the reward thing, to see what we may have missed. I wonder if I can still look at that. And basically we want to pick up here any rarity 7 or rarity 8 items we don't already have. Didn't get any Kiar dual blades, which is unfortunate. That's what I'm looking for. Just sell the rest.
Hi.
Yeah, it's already back down at level 1. Darn. I wish I'd thought to look at what, if anything, we'd missed. So yeah, that's the Kulve Taroth siege. It's kind of fun. I like it. It is kind of grindy though, because you're not guaranteed to get any specific weapon rewards from it. And I actually got pretty lucky because I got the hammer that I'm using right now pretty early on when Kulve Taroth was a new thing. I didn't realize how good it was at the time, but I did get it pretty early and didn't really have to... I didn't end up having to farm for it. And it's one of the 2 best hammers in the game right now. And nobody's posting, so I guess I will begin the siege. I'll do one more of these. I don't need to do that. The Moogle, yeah. He is dressed up like a Final Fantasy XIV Moogle. It's not how he looks IRL, if that's what you were asking.
There it is.
I tried to make him somewhat like the actual cat look like Sydney, but I fucked up on the coloring. Like I said, he kind of looks like Jinxie. He's like a long hair kind of... I'm not sure if it's like Himalayan or Siamese or whatever the fuck. But he's long hair. He's got like a dark mask on his face, although the area around his muzzle is white. So his mask is like... it's more like a domino mask. So anyway, I tried to find a pattern on the cat in-game that looked like that. And I think it's basically the default cat. But like, his mask is really dark, and so is his tail. But like, the rest of him is lighter, but you can't really differentiate tones on the cat in the game. So he just looks like he's black and white in game. I really should have just made him like a little lighter. Oh god damn it. Not the tail! Something to pick up here? Thought there was. Guess I was wrong. Can't grab that wedge beetle, I guess. Oh, that's not the right one. There it is. This guy knows what's up. He's picking up tracks. We got something? We do. Where did she go? Over here. Excuse me. Man, I really should have sharpened before I did that. My blade is not healthy. And sometimes you'll find these little crabs that will congregate on the dropped gold piles that Kulve leaves, and they'll give you like little materials that I think they're just good for selling. They're not good for like crafting or anything. Should we really go into phase 2? Maybe she's just fucking off. I think she's leaving. Fair enough. Don't see survival expert too often. I don't even know what that's referring to in this case. I didn't pick up any sleep herbs. The only endemic life I think I picked up were the crab jewels. I don't know. And only level 2, that sucks. I guess I should have focused more on tracking. My bad. Also, yeah, here's Sydney. And my guild card featuring Sydney. Once you get into high rank, you can, that's when you get to customize the colors on your hunter's outfit and your cat's outfit. The Moogle outfit costume doesn't really let you customize too much, but you can change the color of the pom-pom. I tried to make it as close to mint green as possible, but it's like some materials in this game just don't work with particular colors very well. Like the Dante outfit in particular, it's got like an inherent red tint on it. It's really hard to make blue without it turning out purple. Also, you can't make it black because it'll just be like a really, really, really dark brown red. It's kind of frustrating. Why can I not join that? Did he limit it to one person? He did. Okay. I forgot you could do that. The other thing I couldn't make the cat in game look like Sydney about is Sydney's tail is like it's all the same color. It's pretty much the same color as his face except a little bit lighter. But the cat in game has like a white tipped tail. It's just not right. It is incorrect and it makes me mad. I want to be able to accurately reconstruct my IRL cat into this game. But it's impossible with the limited tools they have given me. At least his paws are white.
There it is, at last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there. You ready?
You can do this.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
I'm ready.
That tandem dual blades action, that was pretty cool looking. Maybe he was going to go for a tail swipe there, so I backed off. Well, he really hauled ass all the way to the tunnel. That's unfortunate. Give me my knife. Demand knives. Oh wow, just powered right through that because they were roaring. That's unfortunate. Well, that's a lot. Make sure I got enough of these. Okay, I already got that one, I guess.
All right.
Goddamn bear claw. I forget, do those have cheese in them? Because those are the best. Or are they just like, just the bread with like sugar on top or something? Because you gotta Excuse me. Gotta have that cream cheese or whatever in the middle.
Keep yourself together.
I forget if we broke this part before. Probably did, but whatever, it's in front of me right now, so I'm going for it. I ain't scared. Got my invincibility mantle on. Oh shit, want to get away from that though. Doesn't stop fire. Why are you mad at the bear claw though, Rev? I'm getting hit. God damn it. Don't do that. Almost got flattened thanks to that another dual blade user. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, not again. Stop with the fire. Not today, jerk. Actually, amazed that didn't hit me.
Proceed with caution.
I'm amazed that one did hit me. getting beat up.
Keep looking. Don't let up. We're bound to pick up the trail somewhere.
Okay, so this sucks because two of the people who were here before left the quest for whatever reason. Maybe because they thought we'd carted too many times. And that doing that actually fucks up one of the rewards. So if me and this other guy were to leave right now also, we'd pretty much be killing one of the rewards for ourselves. Like, the name of the reward doesn't make any sense. It's like, break Kulve's horns in one go, which you might think would mean just, you know, one trip out here into the hunt. But what it actually means is you do the first part where she retreats, and then at any time after that you come back, and as long as you don't leave the hunt of your own volition, you should get it. But the other two left, so I'm not sure if that messes things up for me and this other guy or not. Oh, he's paralyzed. Cool. Normally you'd want to save the status effects until he's in phase 4, because he's a lot harder to deal with in that phase. But I get the feeling we're not going to kill him in phase 4 this time, so might as well use status effects now, I guess. Stop rolling, you jerk. Nobody likes it when you do this. That attack where she falls down can be kind of rough. It has a pretty huge hitbox. And it also causes tremors near the point of impact, so she can stumble you if you're too close. Oh god. Stop being a jerk. Also, if you see an attack coming that you know is going to hurt a lot, your best bet is to put your weapon away, run directly away from the monster, and then dodge, and you'll do the Superman dive, which gives you tons of iframes and puts you on the ground, so until you stand back up, you're invincible. Oh, rolled right into that. Oh, tail. The downside to doing the Superman is because you're on the ground for so long, it kind of takes a while to get back up and going again. But it's usually preferable to avoid big damage and take a while to get back into the fight than to eat it. Oh, he's not even leaving, he's just screaming. There he goes, now he's leaving. Oh, I don't have any ammo. Are you gonna explain that bear claw or what? Cream cheese owns. Thought you said you had oatmeal though. Bear claw is not oatmeal.
Welcome. Welcome.
Single run siege complete is what it's called. And if you manually go back to town, abandon the quest, then I'm pretty sure you don't get it. So you need to do right tail and left foreleg. Right tail, left foreleg. Alright. Got some bow guns. They might be elitist here. Might kick me out for not running the meta. I've had that happen. I mean, for this hunt especially, like, normal hunts are normal hunts. They don't really... You can run pretty much whatever outside of... There might be a couple fringe cases where something is preferred, but the Taroth siege, like, only happens so often. It's like you get it for 2 weeks, every 3 or 4 weeks or something, like once a month. And people want to maximize the output, so they're gonna run like maybe one melee, and then the rest is gonna be like light or heavy bow guns. And if you're not bringing the right thing, you just get kicked. And it's not that big a deal because once you join a session, there's like up to 4 groups, so you could just wait for another group that's not gonna be, you know, meta about it.
There it is.
But it's still kind of annoying that you join a group and you get booted because, oh, you're running a hammer. Fuck you, idiot.
Get out there. You ready?
I've considered trying to pick up either of the bow guns and trying to learn them, but they're really reliant on using and restocking ammo during a fight, and it's like, I'm really not into the crafting items aspect of this game at all. I just don't want to deal with it. Even though it's like, it's easy, but like, I don't want to farm mats, I don't want to like put them in my inventory, I don't want to dedicate an item wheel to crafting stuff. I just want to get out there and beat on monsters. So I'm pretty much never going to run either of the bow guns ever. At least with the bow and arrow, like, you have infinite ammo. It's just the coatings you need to restock on. Whoa. On the bright side, since we do have bowgun users, I don't really need to worry about getting the sleep knives up because they're probably going to have sleep ammo on them. Probably. Come on, pick it up. Yeah, like I was saying, since you're in phase 4 and only hits to the head count as doing like actual damage, that's what makes the ranged weapons so good. Because they really don't have to worry about not hitting the head. I think it was the left foreleg I needed to worry about. And the right tail plating. There we go. Oh. She broke. I don't think I can do the left tail plating, or the left foreleg anymore. Unfortunate.
Keep looking. Don't let up. We're bound to pick up the trail somewhere.
So I think I'm gonna head back now and get my my ice blades. You want thunder for breaking the mantle, and then once you're actually fighting naked Kulve, you want ice. I don't have derpy hand axes anymore. I really wish the dual blades that looked like little chainsaws were the best. Because those things look rad as hell. Alas. Also, I picked a really bad time to use my temporal mantle. I'm not going to have it for the final part of the fight. Which is when I need it most, because I'm bad.
Watch yourself.
Yep. She's going to sleep. Kulve Taroth's ire fury has been incited. What that means is that we really pissed her off by breaking a ton of her parts over the course of the fight. And this is why ranged weapons are so good. They get to knock her down whenever they want, pretty much. But on the bright side, we got carried to an easy win, so there's that. Thanks, team. In fact, I think I'll let them know. But I appreciate the carry. They fucked Kulve up real good. I'm gonna get a screenshot of that. Sorry about the blue screen. That's what happens when I push the share button. I just wanted to get a screenshot. Hell yeah, 3 buffs and heals. Clearly the most important player in that hunt. It was all thanks to me. Alright, now, let's look at the thing this time before we go and get our rewards. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. And we did all the things, cool. So the 2 quitters didn't fuck up my single run siege complete. I just wonder if they missed out on that because of it too. Cool. Yeah, we got 6 of the platinum boxes this time. You can get up to 8, I believe. I'm not sure what triggers the extra 1 or 2. Oh, we got the dual blades in there, level 8. Could be good. Don't have that. Got that, got that, got that, got that, got that. Damn it! Duplicate. Ugh. Feels bad getting great swords though, because the best great sword, there is objectively one best great sword, and you don't need to run Kulve for it. Alright. So, do we want to do a thing? There's something we should be doing. Overwatch, dwarves. Yeah, I'm asking. Should we keep streaming, or do we want to play something? Because honestly, the only thing I really want to do in this game right now is more Kulve. Barely awake. Says the guy who's like, oh, but I've got the day off. I've got no responsibilities for 24 hours. I can do whatever I want, and what I want is sleepy. Fucking road. Also, look at this man with the cat face. Look at him. Look at that man. I think it's a man. Also, this right here is one of my favorite, like, just regular cat. Well, he's not wearing the full thing. The hood is good, but he's not wearing the matching body part. But that, the set that belongs to the hood is really good. Just looking at cats. Look at that cat. This cat is a hard worker. Careful of the wyvern poop. I've recently come around on wyvern. I used to say wyvern. I think it's I don't know. It's a fucking made up word anyway, but wyvern just sounds like you're kind of drawing the syllable out a little too long. Wyvern feels more like it's getting to the point. But I've gotten to the point now where I'm just like, who cares either way. I know what you're talking about. You want to do Overwatch? We can do that. Just, alright, just let me... I'll end the stream here. I gotta do some cleanup shit in town. Gotta do all the, like, get my stuff. And I'll be on in a sec. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, hope you enjoyed the stream. Maybe you learned something. Maybe not. But, yeah. And then should be back on this weekend for some more Bloodborne.